And thanks for joining me, everyone, for another week with Mirree's Dreamtime Messages. How did you go last week? I hope you had a wonderful week last week. Thank you to everyone that has been subscribing and liking and commenting on my videos. Really appreciate that, and everybody that has come to my channel for the very first time, and all my returning subscribers. I really appreciate everybody's energy and comments and likes and shares, and I'm grateful to have each and every one of you here this week. And as always, the week is going to be starting the 23rd of March and running until the 29th. And so yeah, it's been raining here currently where I am in Australia. So yeah, my hair is a bit wild at the moment, which just doesn't do what it's told. When it rains, it just goes a little bit feral. And so yeah, but yeah, our autumn has already started and is underway now here in Australia. And so yeah, our autumn started at the start of this month now, and so we've got a few more months left, and then next week we're going to have our daylight saving will end. And so yeah, it's going to be another it's going to be a time where we're going to be losing an hour, so we're going to have to put our clocks forward 1 hour. And so yeah, you know, it's don't particularly like daylight savings, but you know, it's just you know, something we have to do, unfortunately, here in New South Wales. But yeah, it's always nice having a heads up when it's going to be happening. And so yeah, also like Easter is after this week only, like I think about 7 or 10 days or a couple of weeks away. So Easter has already crept up on us so quickly as well. So yeah, so it's a good time to get prepared for Easter as well. I have a special on at the moment to do with the greeting cards, and so I'll leave the link in the description box, but go check them out, as there's some really great animals and stories that come with the greeting cards that are on the back. And so it's a really great little gift that you can give someone just on its own, the greeting card. And so wherever you may be in the world, and yeah, I know I'm currently almost sold out of my mugs at the moment, but I do have the Crimson Rosella mugs available still, but the other kinds are just about on the verge of selling out now, so until I can get some more in. But yeah, as I mentioned, that the week is going to be starting the 23rd and running until the 29th, so it's the last full week of March now. And the 3 cards that we pulled out last week was with Daytime Koala, I am healthy, I am wealthy. When I allow myself to have a clear vision about my future, I receive limitless opportunities to increase my value by helping others to achieve their dreams. But also, this card is also a representation of our wealth within ourselves and in our inner selves as well. And you know, it's not just about helping others, but it's also about knowing and recognizing what we're needing inside of our inner selves as well. And the other card that we got was with Yellow-Faced Honey Eater. I am grounding. When I sit with the ground beneath my feet, I align myself back to nature. This connects my spiritual energy with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And yeah, this was letting us know that it was important to be grounded. Last week, you know, you could have been feeling a little bit scattered or chaotic, and and so grounding was really important exercise, especially if there's work or decisions that are needing to be made around you at that time. And spending time in nature always helps us to replenish our energy and to just helps us to relieve any pressure that we may be feeling. And the other card that we pulled out is with the ancestral owl finches. I am knowing when I have trust and faith in my intuition. I'm naturally guided towards the answers I seek, and this makes me strong. And yeah, it's not always easy to listen to our intuition or even understand what our intuition is doing or what actually it is. And the week coming up, I'm going to be uploading a video on intuition, and so I hope that's going to help everybody on the channel and to be able to tune into your intuition. And it also speaks briefly about the ego and how how we can be in well, I am going to be doing another video just based on the ego because I think it's a really interesting topic. But yeah, in this going back to the video that I was talking about coming up called intuition, well, that is going to be a video based on tuning into the different areas in ourselves in order to develop our intuition more. And so yeah, I hope that's going to be really helpful. And it also speaks about how, being in harmony with our mind and our emotions and our heart is really important, and just is a better place for us to be able to make solid and stable decisions for ourselves. I think it was a couple of weeks ago that I actually uploaded a video called deep listening. And so yeah, it's like there is like layers to our intuition, and so just been uploading the videos so that you can kind of go through the layers and information that's going to help you. Like I've always believed in knowledge being power, not power in a greedy way, but power in a way that we can feel empowerment within ourselves. And so yeah, I believe that knowledge is power, and having that power enables us to bring more value to not only ourselves but bring value to others as well. And I always love being able to share the information that I learn and bring that to others as well. And so yeah, stay peeled to my YouTube channel this week because I'm going to be uploading the video on intuition. And so if you've been watching the series, this series on helping ourselves to be more empowered within ourselves, I highly recommend that you watch the deep listening video first, and so that you can understand how we can, so you can just understand what I'm actually talking about. If you're new to the channel, or even if you're returning, don't forget to watch that video. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving the link in the description to do with the deep listening video as well. So yeah, just stay tuned. I'll upload the video based on intuition this week, and you just never know, in the next 2 weeks I may actually have another new video based on another new topic as well that I've been enjoying learning about. But let's get started and see which animals are going to be guiding us this week. As we approach the week starting on Monday the 23rd, there's going to be a waxing crescent moon, and so the waxing crescent moon will last until Thursday, and then we've got a first quarter moon. But if you're wanting to focus on your intentions during the waxing crescent period, which is from Monday until the start of Thursday, it's going to be a great time to amplify use the moon to amplify your statement to do with any intentions you want to write out. And so if there is usually like a topic, a new topic that I've been learning about, which seems to happen all the time lately, then if there's something like in particular also that I want to work on, then I'll write out a new journal and start researching and kind of writing out all my findings in that notebook. And so it's a powerful period over these next few weeks in relation to energy and the cycles, and starting a new cycle with the spring equinox. And so, you know, it's a really good time to be writing out clear intentions to do with what you're wanting to take place, you know, over these next 3 months. Maybe you just want to start off with just 3 months. Maybe you just want to start off with a year, 12 months, 3 years, or 5 years. And so I myself personally am going to be focusing on the next 3 months, and then I'm going to be focusing on the year, and then I'm going to be focusing on the next 3 years. And so I hope you were able to take the advice from the daytime koala last week, not last year, to do with writing out a clear vision of your goals and plans, because when we can do that, you know, we're mapping out that path that we want to, we're mapping out the path and how long we want that to go for to achieve a certain goal or to achieve a certain dream. And when we have like, you know, also not only do we, does that give us a clear path and a clear vision, but it also prevents us from falling back into a default mode, or a mode where we can easily fall back into from past patterns or past behaviors. And so also, you know, in relation to neuroplasticity, it creates new neuro pathways in the mind, so that we can, and if we can repeat our goals through visualization, affirmations, or also you know, positive reinforcements towards ourselves, or something that's repetition that's going to really help embed the new way of life into your entire system. And so, you know, that's also helps to override anything that's negative as well. But, you know, that was just talking to you about the waxing crescent moon, which will last till Thursday, to do with amplifying your intentions. And the first quarter moon will be on Thursday. It only lasts for 1 day, and so that's going to help you to make any really big decisions that are needing to be made. That's on a Thursday, and so that's the best time to be doing that. And then after Thursday, on Friday and leading up until the full moon next week, is a waxing gibbous moon, and so that represents clarification, and it's reminding us to process any big decisions that you made during the first quarter moon. And so, and it's about becoming more clearer on your roadmap to your dreams. And so from Friday onwards for the next, and over the weekend, it's a good time to clarify your movements. And so let's have a look and see the animals that we're going to be drawing out this week. I know I've covered a lot in this video, and so that's why I've decided also to break some of these topics down into individual videos, so then it makes it a lot easier to digest the information, because it can be pretty it can be pretty deep and hard to process information when it's not in little chunks. And so You know, you're welcome to watch this video a few times, because it may take a few times in order to understand or process, even processing any information that I've shared with you in the video. And so if you've got your Dreamtime card deck, then it comes in a box, and you've got your 100-page booklet, and you've got your 36 glossy cards. I love the cards that we got last week, and you know, some animals are going to motivate you more than others, and I really felt motivated by the cards that we pulled. Personally, I felt really motivated by the animals that we pulled out last week. And you know, purple is one of my favorite. You know, I love, you know, being an artist, I love all colors, don't get me wrong, but purple is one of my favorites. And so when we pulled that card, excuse me, I'm still getting over, I'm almost completely better, but I've still got a little bit of a cold, which comes and goes at this point in time. And so yeah, you'll feel motivated by some animals more than others as well. And so yeah, just be mindful of what it is that's motivating you during this time, so that you can bring more of that in. And so yeah, the Dreamtime card deck comes with a 100-page booklet, and you've got your 36 glossy cards. And so I made these cards in order to receive insight on topics and transformation and cycles of life, so that you can tune into you know, your most purest higher self. You know, some people call it your higher self, or your godlike self, in relation to the animals and the Holy Spirit and God and the dream time and nature. And you know, all these for me are encompassed under one umbrella. And so let's have a look and see, with God being the high and the Holy Spirit. So let's have a look and see the animals that are going to be drawing out this week, guiding us into our most aligned selves. And the first card that we drew out this week is with Crocodile with Dragonfly. I am determined. When I focus on mastering a change, I allow my soul to evolve to the next level. This enables greater development and personal power within my life. We've been getting this card on and off, and so it's like this opportunity has been coming in and out. Maybe we haven't been able to catch it enough. Maybe we haven't been aware of what it is to ground it in to our life enough. So whatever it is, it's really important now that we're taking notice of this at this point in time. And if we have a look, it's card number 31, and if we have a look on page 75, the timing of something very important to you is making its way to the surface. And this has to do with two of the most important qualities in your life: your power and your ability to act in a timely fashion. Remember, you may not know all the details right now, but it's important to have complete confidence and trust in yourself at this time in order to act on this situation. As a result of this timing, your soul will evolve to bring about a change that will impact your future and the development of your purpose in life. And so the guidance Crocodile with Dragonfly reminds you about the timing of an opportunity to increase your power is coming right at you and your way this week. Be ready and be open to opportunity. You're about to learn more about your power and how this can increase your confidence. And so the action step this week is work on something you feel passionate about to enable you to propel yourself into the future, that it begins to make a change to form a new habit. So get going and be consistent. Listen, watch, and answer. And the changes to come. It takes approximately 30 days to form a new habit to create lasting change. The negative, you could be feeling misunderstood at this time, feeling rejected, or you may feel there's a block flow of energy. You can always turn that around into a positive by recognizing it. Excuse me, sorry guys, it's just still getting over that. And so my cold, my flu. So recognize at this point in time that there's a new opportunity that's going to be approaching you that will enable you to realize your potential, and that this is a powerful energy. Wow. This excuse me, this is a powerful start to the week. My gosh. I know that, it's not always easy to step out of our comfort zone, but when we do, it's so important in order to keep growing within ourselves. We finding out new things about ourselves, and and other people are the key to our growth. And so let's have a look and see. There's only so much we can learn on our own without having the input from others. And so let's have a look and see the next card. Tell me we need to rest more. And the other card that we drew out is Resting Rainbow Serpent. We don't normally get this one very much, but I feel, I'm not sure if any of you have been resting a lot lately. I know that I have been, but it looks like we're needing some more rest. And so when I focus on myself and allow my spirit to rest, I'm recharging and revitalizing my spiritual energy, which connects to the very heart of my culture. And so this is the second card that we pulled out, and so it's looked like it's going to be a bit of a juggling act this week, just in between working and resting, which is so very important. Resting Rainbow Serpent is about a place we can go to recuperate ourselves from a busy week, or from a situation that has caused us to feel low in energy. And it may be from the end of a situation or from working too hard. Whatever the reason may be, just take yourself into a place within the country that your spirit can connect to and recuperate from the outside world. The colors of the rainbow of light that you can see in the Rainbow Serpent is healing and protecting us in this space as we are preparing to meet our true self in this sacred place of meeting. And so it's time to go into that special place within nature to revitalize and to recharge the spirit. The action step this week is to meditate on this image that contains the sacred spiral of life, which has powerful healing and transformative properties. With the added benefit of the raw and untapped energy of rainbow colors and serpent, use this image to rejuvenate your spirit and your sacred spirit. Place this image somewhere like a prayer or meditation table to have your wishes and prayers listened to play a place of spiritual refuge where the energy of the rainbow serpent resides, with all its healing colors of the land which it created. And so the resting rainbow serpent symbolizes recuperation, resting place, wishes answered, flowing waters and streams, family protection, blessing from above, healing colors of the land, and secrets of creation and honoring the land. And the rainbow colors and what that really means to you, it could be really helping you during this time, these colors. And so having that picture can be a form of therapy for yourself, and can be very therapeutic. So let's have a look and see our solution card this week, because the resting rainbow serpent is part of our work week, and so it's not in the solution position this week, now that we are drawing 3 cards. And so let's have a look. I know one fell out, but I'm not going to take that one because I'm not going to take that one. So, and I hope I've been using a cleansing sacred wood to cleanse my cards and myself this week. So I've been changing it up a little bit and using sacred wood from a tree. but also, you know, making sure that I also make sure that I only using what I need and not getting anything in excess. Please show me a solution card. You are wise. When I listen to my inner guidance system, I understand the right choices are empowering me, and I am wise. This card is number 16, and if we look it up, it's on page 45. This is the medicine of the night sky and the guiding stars that contain the stories of family wisdom for generations to come. I don't know about you, but I really love working with the energy of the night sky. And a lot of my paintings are created from the late evening of the day when it's just really, really still. The emu was my uncle's totem. He and my dad used to make quinine, an ancient Australian Aboriginal bush medicine that we used to drink as kids, boiled from the bark of the tree. We must learn to pass on the ways of our culture through the proper initiations, or what I wouldn't give to have that quinine now, because, you know, it's really, it has a lot of benefits, and, you know, and I wouldn't be sick right now, even though it's ghastly. The taste of it is ghastly. I used to hate drinking it when we were young, when we were little. It's funny, the things that you remember. You may currently be lacking responsibility or even procrastinating about something coming up in your life that is very important to you. The action step this week that is why the emu gives you much to us when we are feeling this way, because it reminds us that our soul has more spiritual knowledge than we currently know about, and when we direct our intention into something important such as culture or the bringing together of family, this result in a very important spiritual connection you may not have noticed until now. So be ready to take on this responsibility. You may be feeling negative, such as ignorant or procrastinating, and having a lack of responsibility. You can always turn the negative into a positive by, accepting and taking responsibility of your spiritual knowledge, and knowing that there is blessings there, and yet you're aligning to your purpose when you're doing that. And so that is the message of the emu. And so these are the 3 cards that we pulled out this week. There is an opportunity coming to increase your power and your confidence with the message of the crocodile with dragonfly. I am determined, and you're currently mastering a change. So allow your soul to evolve to the next level, and this enables you to have greater development and personal power into your life. And the other card that we drew out is with I am resting, with resting rainbow serpent, letting us know when I focus on myself and allow myself spirit to rest, and recharging and revitalizing my spiritual energy, which connects to the very heart of the culture, and use some time to reflect and meditate on this image this week. And the other card that we drew out is with emu, I am wise. It's been a long time since we got this one. I am wise. When I listen to my inner guidance system, I understand the right choices are empowering me, and I am wise. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and so you will be notified every time I upload a brand new video. So we're going to be having a brand new week with some new videos, and don't forget that I'm going to be also bringing out that new intuition video this week, and also, also been sharing with you guys some tracks, you know, the process to my works, leading up to the creation of them beginning in the studio. And so I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and don't forget to comment and like, and I really appreciate everybody's support and your energy being here. And if you have any questions, just put it in the description box. Have a wonderful week, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.